Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We are also trying to battle out a key area of resistance at around the $0.0437 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot count 2, in a move that also managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.03959 mark and the $0.02575 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.02989 mark. And I believe that having seen a movement into that blue target area, which is the minimum retracement area, we have now bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upper side obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in blue having the wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $0.06278 mark. And after seeing the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side, we completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have now fully maximized. And that now means we have bottomed out in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 2, and now sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, which is the move that I believe we are seeing at the moment, by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.01075.2 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, having the wave 5 giving us the high for that wave 3 and also fully maximizing our target areas. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and also give you the micro Elliot wave counts that I'm expecting in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. You can see that after seeing our bottom in the formation of that wave 2, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, and by first giving you a measure from this low of the second wave to the highs that we have made at around the $0.4515 mark, you can see that the market is up by more than 50.22%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And getting to the Elliot wave structures, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, having that as the first wave. Then we have seen a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, before we can expect a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to the upper side. And once you see the formation of this wave 5, that will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.04674 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala Games to do in the formation of this wave 3. And I think at the moment we are at a key decision point where we are trying to battle out a key area of resistance at around the $0.04325 mark, and the moment we continue gearing up, continue holding above the 20-day MA both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart, then we have the support for us to continue breaking through this key area of resistance, manage to break above it, and the moment we manage to break above it, we can expect a retest or maybe continue pushing through to get to our target area. That is our minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And once we peak in the formation of that wave 3, then we can expect a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of this wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And once we see the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 1, then I'll be expecting the start of a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2. So the moment we peak in the formation of that wave 1, then I'll be expecting a corrective structure in that wave 2. That is this ABC corrective structure, fully maximizing the formation of a second wave to the lower side. And that would be another perfect entry to get back into Gala games in the formation of this wave 2 to be able to ride another massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So that is the roadmap that I'm expecting Gala games to continue unfolding over here. We also need to have in mind that there are chances that Gala games might have also peaked in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 1 in the peak that we made yesterday at around the $0.04525 mark. And if that is the case, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of this second wave down here to the high that we made yesterday, then that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.03762 mark and the $0.03582 mark. And in case such a move plays out, then that will be another perfect entry to get back into Gala games so that you can be able to ride that massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. But I think for now it's too early for me to say that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 1. We don't have any confirmations yet that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 1, so we need to be a little bit patient, continue watching how the chart continues to unfold until we find that final confirmation that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 1, and then we can expect our corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2. So that is what we can expect here on the short-term scenarios. And getting back to the 4-hour chart to take a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. Here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 74 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the overbought region, but that doesn't mean that any higher prices won't be supported on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.